Welcome, my dear viewers, to this live podcast. As usual, my name is Paul Kebicho. I do provide information pertaining to a number of areas because that is what ought to be done. And today, I want first of all to request all those people who have not subscribed to my social handles, please do that. Those watching me on my Facebook page, please do that. Those watching me on my YouTube channel, kindly do that. I'll appreciate. And those also watching me on my Facebook page as well as YouTube. So I want to take this chance briefly to discuss with you what we refer to as, and please pay attention. I'm requesting you to pay attention, ways of building wealth. Because one of the things that all of us ought to know by now is that if you want to lead a comfortable life, you need to create wealth. Because wealth is what sustains your lifestyle. Wealth is what meets your bills. Wealth is what pays school fees. Wealth is what makes you to move from point A to point B. Because when talk about wealth, being wealthy, it is that aspect of money working for you. You can never work forever. So there is a time that God has given you to work. Then after that, now money works for you. You cannot work for money forever. Please note that and be advised. And for those people who take things for granted, please be advised that you can never work for money forever. So my advice to all of you listening to me today is that in as much as I'll be talking about Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited thereafter after this, I want you people to appreciate, and I'm just making arrangements for people watching me on my Facebook to see properly. Thank you very much, honorable members. So I'm saying thank you very much because I can see so far already I've got quite a number of likes. Those people who give me likes and subscribe to my TikTok page, I salute all of you TikTokers. Thank you so much. I'm proud of you. Those watching me on my YouTube channel, thank you so much. And those watching me on my Facebook page. So building wealth, I want you to note this because I was doing research, and we do research. We people, we not just bring what we call live podcasts that are not properly researched on. So we do research because research helps us people to understand things better and from a wider scope. So building wealth, it involves, note this and underline all of you. So I have told you there's a difference between being wealthy and being rich. I think I've taken a bit of time to explain the difference between the two. Somebody who is rich, Mr. George Jogona, is somebody maybe who has an income of 500,000 shillings per month, a million, or 200, either from employment or from maybe the business that you do, meaning that if that business that you have collapses, you'll not be able to make that kind of an income. So being wealthy, Bwana Francis Waithaka, I hope you are still at industrial area, means you have already been able to create an asset base or an empire that can be able to feed you beyond your working lifespan. So it involves consistent financial discipline. If you do not have financial discipline, you are not a candidate for becoming wealthy. So there's what we call smart investing, in leveraging income generating opportunities over time. So one of the core strategies of building wealth is by living below your means. Most of you people watching me from wherever you are, you spend more money than you earn. When you spend more money than you earn, it means therefore that you are borrowing money to sustain your lifestyle, which is not good. So I do not recommend any one of you listening to me. If you spend more than you earn, it means you're living on debt. So strategy number one, spend less than you earn and avoid lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation means you keep updating your lifestyle, Minor. You continually change the way the car you drive so that people may respect you, they may fear you. You keep changing your hotel, your salon and everything. So avoid what we call lifestyle inflation. Now, the other thing that will help you to build your wealth is by tracking your expenses and you prioritize needs over wants. So note that, track your expenses and prioritize needs over wants. So you do not have to spend your money on what we call wants, because wants only give you psychic satisfaction. But needs, that is what you require to keep your life moving on. So you have to track expenses and see whether, and by the end of the day, ask yourself this particular question. The amount of money I have spent on this particular area, was it necessary? That's a very, very important question. Was my expenditure on this area necessary? If it was not necessary, then you need to change that behavior that you have. The other thing, you need to save consistently. You need to save consistently. Thank you very much. Somebody called Sylvia is telling me, hi, Dr. Kebicho, one thing that you don't know, you are my mentor you have been my mentor 7 years. I really appreciate those people who appreciate whatever I do. May God bless you. And I'm happy to note that I'm your mentor. So save consistently. And if possible, automate savings into high-yield accounts or investment vehicles. You do not just save your money in a bank account. I have told you on a number of occasions, only people without money saves money in the bank, because banks they are not generous in terms of what we call interest. If you go to many banks in Kenya today, assuming that you have a million, they will give you what we call an interest at 7% per annum. But when you invest your money, you can get as much as 10, 15, up 14 up to 15%. So you need to ask yourself which part of the blade has butter. So you need to automate savings into high yield accounts or investment vehicles that will give you more returns. Then we talk about aim to save at least 20% of your income if possible. So if you want to generate wealth, one we talked about discipline, Mr. George Jogona, is that you must at any given time save 20% of your income. That 20%, we are calling it saving or investing, so that you can be able to get returns coming your way at a certain period of time. Then invest wisely. It is not every investment which is investment. I was a housewife, but today God did it. From grass to grace, glory be to God. Thank you so much, Sylvia. I'll be giving you my number after this so that you can give me that story. I want to hear that testimony. Thank you for sharing your testimony with us. How can you save and you have the retro money? It is not how much money that you have that determines your saving behavior. It is your culture and your discipline. So, invest wisely. Investing wisely means somebody can come and tell me that you bought shares of a certain company, and the companies that you bought shares from is on downward trend. It is plummeting. So you need to ask yourself, Mr. Joel Kamande. So there's a friend of mine called Mr. Joel Kamande. I'll be reading his comments. Head of state commendation is not enough for you. You are qualified to be awarded a higher honor. You mentor a lot. Thank you so much. God bless you. Profoundly humbled. Tremendously humbled, Bwana John Kamande. But I thank God for you. So we are saying that you need to aim to save at least 20% of your income. It does not matter. Let me tell you. The Bible says if you can't manage scarcity, you can't manage abundance. If you find yourself getting little money, it is because God knows from in heaven that you have no capacity. So first of all, and that is why I've been telling people, I have reminded you on, and I have lost numbers without count, that this man of God called Moses, he was not told by God to go and look for a special staff to separate the waters of the Red Sea. Begin where you are with what you have. If you wait to start earning 100,000 shillings to start saving, you'll never save. Start saving right now, Bishop Sam. Bishop Sam, you need to save. So invest wisely, and that is why I exist. You know, one of the things that really disturbs me a lot, Madam Jane Kabura, my good friend from Jane Kabura from Kitengera. Hello, Professor, and thank you so much for your generous teachings. I have learned a lot about savings from you. Thank you so much, Madam Jane Kabura. I hope you're the one that I know. Collins Gako, always on top, our good professor. Keep the fire burning and kudos. Thank you so much, Mr. Collins Gako. Always, you have followed me ever since I started coming online. I salute you. So what I'm saying, because I don't have a lot of time, is that you need to invest your money wisely. And how do you invest your money wisely? Use us. Use us as the experts. We are the people. How can I get to see you in person, sir? I'm Paul from Kasalani. I'm just here at Muthaiga North Road. I'll be giving my number and the office numbers at the tail end of this podcast. So, you know, when I talk about investing wisely, seek counsel from us. The problem with most of us Kenyans is that our pride does not allow us to go seeking advice. Nobody will verify you for seeking advice. It is better for me to be verified and I get the knowledge I need. So when you hear us talking about matters investment, kindly talk to me. That is why my company called Quest Pinnacle exists. That is why I talk about even Olin Sacco, where you can save your money. I always give you the avenues. That is even why I talk about Naivera, where you can even buy what we call a sectional apartment that will be giving you what we call returns on investments. So I can even advise you on what treasury boards are, what treasury bills are, what are debentures, what is hedging, what is a cryptocurrency, what is what we blockchain technology, what is it? I understand. I have been in class long, almost half of my lifetime. I've been in class studying. So please talk to us. Use diversified portfolio. Like at Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, we talk about diversified portfolio accounts. Why do we talk about diversified portfolio account? Because if one investment flops, we have a fallback plan. So for more information, I'll be giving you my number. Then please, ladies and gentlemen, consider long-term savings or growth assets like IDEX funds and retirement accounts. So, most of us people, we normally engage in short-term investment. For those who have what we call information and knowledge on investment, the duration of time that you invest your money has a lot to do with the return that you get. So the shorter the investment period, the less returns that you get. And again, before I forget, you need to ask yourself this one question. Why am I investing this money? What is the purpose of my investment vehicle? Because the reason as to why people invest and they withdraw is because they were either moved by what we call euphoria. They had Quest Pinnacle is there. They came and put money in our organization without having what we call an objective. So if you are putting money for retirement, you are 40 years. So it would be most ideal for you to invest for 10, 15 years. So that when you are 55 years, as you plan for your exit strategy, you have already accumulated enough funds to enable you venture into any investment vehicle or any return giving vehicle of your choice. So consider long-term investment vehicles. Increase your volume. Don't just save 200 shillings per day. Don't just. Thank you very much, Mr. Moringo James. Moringo James is the CEO of Marafiki Football Club. And as you're aware, Marafiki Football Club is a club which is based in Nyeri, but it has got young men from all over. And I'll talk about Marafiki Football Club for a minute. This club does not necessarily take people from central Kenya. We have people from Nyanza. We have people from Western. Anybody with talent. So please, I'm calling upon all of you, because this club has got so far they have not gotten a sponsor. Any money that you have, you can send it to this man called Mr. Moringo James. I'll be giving you his number maybe before the end of this podcast. But please give back to the community. Thank you so much, because we appreciated the uniform that we bought for you. I saw somebody trying to verify that we gave very little, and I posed a question to him how much money he had given you. Of course, in Kenya we have got some toxic elements who actually behave like expired drugs. So we are talking about increasing your volume. Increasing your volume basically means, remember, there's an animal called inflation. This animal called inflation, it keeps eating on the value of the amount of money that you have today. So if you are not very, very careful, you may realize that the 1 million you are too proud of today, will not be a million in 10 years' time. So what do? You continually increase the base of your investment so that you can cushion yourself against what we call inflation. So then we talk about upskill or pursue higher paying roles. If you're an employee, you need to upgrade. You need to go back to school, acquire more skills so that those skills can give you more money. And when you get more money, don't do what? What did we say? The mistake that people do, they do what we call lifestyle inflation. Don't do that. Remember, human minds have capacity to create problems equivalent to the amount of money available. So make sure that you maintain your status quo as you add value to your investment. Then start side hustles. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, how come A students work for C students and B students work for the government? He says in his book that the poorest of them all is the one who relies on one source of income. When you see me here, I am a lecturer in the university. I'm a lecturer at Catholic University, and I'm a lecturer at Tagasa University. When you see me here, I'm the CEO, Panorama Consulting Company, and I'm the CEO, Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. I'm the brand ambassador for All In Circle. I am the brand ambassador for Genomics. I have been the brand ambassador for Nivera, brand ambassador for Westland. And not only that, I'm also I'm a content creator, as you can see. I am also a gospel artist. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm an author, among others. So if you're there sitting, thinking because you have a job of 100,000, you're doing well, my friend, you have a problem. So you need to start side hustles, freelance, or build passive income streams like Lento, properties or digital products. Then the other thing that you need to do, use SACCOs. Use SACCOs because SACCOs have what we call low interest, they charge you, the loan they give you, they charge a very low interest rate. So why not use a SACCO? Why aren't you in a SACCO? Again, why can't you come to Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, where we invest money for you and we give you what we call a very wonderful return? So for those who don't have a lot of money, because at Quest Pinnacle we require anyone with 100,000 shillings and above, I've seen somebody asking me, what can I do with 50,000 shillings? You can also buy what we call money market funds. You can also buy treasury bills. They are low risk, but they also help you in a way. Now, the other thing that I want to tell you, in order for you to grow your wealth, you need to avoid bad debts. Why are you taking a loan to make your wife happy or your husband happy? You know, when you take a loan without a plan, you are basically my cousin, Kebisho Waithaka Maina. That's my first cousin, by the way. First cousin. Mother is sister to my dad, Kebisho Waithaka Maina, who happens to be an evangelist, I think in PCA, if I'm not wrong. Then my other cousin is a catechist. He's a family of preachers. So we are saying that you need to avoid unnecessary debts. Stay within your budget. Accept yourself the way you are. Don't compete with other people. You are originally created. You are unique. Nobody resembles. Somebody may resemble you, but in terms of wearing upstairs, you are different. So be yourself. So avoid unnecessary debts. If you are currently sitting, Delito Wawagoi Marafiki FC, Wanjiko Simon Lefred, John Moravi, I can see. These are friends. Okay, well done. Mr. Moringo, you can pin your number there on my Facebook page, Mr. James Moringo, just in case somebody wants to give support to your club because you are the CEO. So what I'm saying is this: avoid unnecessary debt. Minimize high interest debts. Don't go taking a loan without consulting. You have to do what we call the cost of finance. Protect your wealth. If you build some rentals, insure them against fire. If you buy a car, don't go for a third party. Go for a comprehensive cover. So that in the event something happens to your car or to your property, you will be compensated. So protect your wealth. I repeat again, protect your wealth. Protecting your wealth basically means if you're a man of my caliber or somebody who thinks not normally in an extraordinary manner, make sure that you even have a will, so that in the event you are recorded in heaven for further deployment, touch the wood. In the event something happens to you, you can even administer your wealth when you are 6 feet under. Write a will so that we do not do what we call guessing. So the other thing that you need to do, get healthy insurance. I sell medical insurance, if I ever, from Modurua Market. You require to have, first and foremost, you must have SHA. If you have not registered for SHA, you're not doing well. You require to have SHA. Why? Because SHA, I'm not going to advertise for this person called Justus Wambua. So anasema ati kama unatafuta kazi, we have some Kenya, in Kenya we have all sorts of people. So somebody might be writing on my social media trying to tell people that they have jobs and they don't have. If you have a job, pin your number there, people will call you. So anybody who wants to help to support Malafiki Football Club, which is domiciled in Nyeri, but they are actually doing very well. The number for the till number is 881 5774, Malafiki Football Group. That is their club till number, 881 5774. I would appreciate my friends, especially those people who are magnanimous enough, please support this club called Marafiki Football Club. I'm their friend. Their till number is 881 5774. Any support given to them will be appreciated by the CEO, Mr. James Moringo. So let me say this, ladies and gentlemen, because of time. You need to have SHA. If you don't have SHA, you need to take your own medical scheme. We have some very cheap medical schemes. This morning, I sold a medical scheme to one of my friends, whom I will not mention his name because of professional ethics. He took a cover for his wife and 2 children, and himself. He took a wonderful cover of 2 million shillings inpatient and 100,000 shillings shared outpatient at only 177,000 shillings the whole year. Let me explain to you how a medical scheme works. So the 2 million is for the entire family. If any member of the family falls sick, is admitted in hospital, the amount of money he or she incurs in that particular hospital will be deducted from the total value of the inpatient. So if you've been charged for 400,000 shillings, the remainder of the balance will be 1.6 million shillings. So that is what you require. You require to have a medical scheme. And sometimes I look at individuals and I ask myself, anyway, so you need to have a medical scheme. You need to have property insurance to shield yourself against what you call the unforeseen risks. So we talked about entrepreneurship. Start a business which can be giving you extra income. We talked about a side hustle. Then finally, you need to have what we call patience. Be patient with your investment. Be patient. Wealth takes time. You'd not just wake up one morning and become wealthy unless you have been lucky to win sport cash. Those people who pray, me, I don't gamble. I don't gamble, I don't gamble, I don't gamble, I don't do gambling. So be patient. Subira yafuta heri jameni. Na ukiona vielea vimeundwa na bahati ya mwenzio usilalie mlango wazi. Na wahenga wakasema mstahimilivu hulabivu jameni. Kwa hivyo kama uko hapo ni lazima uwe na sumbila. Sumbila ni lazima uwe nayo. Be patient. Wealth takes time. Compound interest. The second miracle from converting water into wine is what we call the power of compound interest. Don't keep on disturbing your investment. Let your investment be patient. One day it will solve your financial puzzles. Then you have to stay educated. You need to read the financial books, follow market trends, and then seek advice from experts. And then finally, as I wind up, you must set goals. Define clear financial milestones that you and track progress regularly. If you do that, your life will be good. Finally, Kebicho is the CEO of Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, where we advise people that with as little as 100,000 shillings, you can come on board, and you can continually increase your investment value as God opens more door for you. Like now, those who are our members will be conducting our AGM on 16th of January, and will be paying over 182 million shillings in terms of dividends. The question is, you have been listening to me for the last 4 years. What will be a value proposition in January 16th? My brother, my sister, taking risk is part of life. Even being alive, we have taken a risk because we know one day we'll leave this universe. The best thing, you have to be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are risk takers. So welcome to Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited, where we'll be able to actually help your money grow handsomely in terms of returns on investments. We do not have stringent rules. If you want your money back, the principal amount plus the interest, even give us a notice of 90 days, we give you back your principal amount plus the interest. In the event of an emergency, we are human beings. Our company is not being run by a robot. It is being run by men and women with blood and with what you call blood, flesh and blood. We'll listen to you. So we are currently giving, the dividend available for our customers on 16th of January will be paid at 14% per annum. For those people whose mention of figures make sense to them, you can hear 14% net. After the taxations, we'll be giving you 14%. So if you have $1 million and you've been with us for the last 1 year, you are assured of getting 140,000 Kenya shillings. Please, for more information about us, don't hesitate to make more inquiry about Quest Pinnacle Investment Ventures Limited. Our office number is 0116 13 13 13, 0116 13 13 13, or 0713 534 65, 0713 534 65, or you can even call our office line direct, landline 0753 855 243. If you call it, it'll come to where I am right now. 0116 13 13 13, or 0713 534 65, or 0753 855 243, or you can inbox me on my personal number. Don't call me, please. Just text me 0722 633 021. May God bless you. Allow me to mention, just to lead a few comments. Kiagayo, nuggets of wisdom, facts passed on in a simple and understandable manner. Thank you so much, Kiagayo. May God bless you. Kiagayo for CJ, man, nice talk and lesson. Thank you so much, Madam Ifa, watching from Mudurwa, Morigo James, Delito Agoi, Marafiki FC, Wajiko Simon Lefred, John Moredi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, James Kebisho Aidaka. Thank you so much, Mr. Joel Kamanda. I salute you. Jane Maina, I salute you. George Jogona, I salute you. Coming to my Facebook page, I'll mention a few. Thank you so much, Dr. Kebicho. I really appreciate you for your great wisdom, integrity, tri-base. Thank you so much. Sarimari, longing to meet you soon. I've given you my number. Boss, you are good at hitting the nail on the head. Wow, I really like you. You are my mentor, George Ilongo. I feel humbled. Of course, Collins Gako, I appreciate you for having been my friend. Francis Waidaka, you've been my friend. You know where I met you. I appreciate you. Allow me now to go to my TikTok friends. Allow me to mention a few of them. Samet Bill says here, we appreciate your preaching on Kiabu Cathedral. That's somebody who is appreciating the sermon I gave them at ACK Cathedral, and I was invited by Bishop Charles Motuli Moshene. Thank you very much, Samet Bill. Mr. QB Washa, thank you so much. I come to Kotasko, thank you so much. Mugowaese, thank you so much. Rasta, is it Lastas? Simulastafari, that name is a bit difficult for me. Sadra, thank you very much. Eunice Geduku, thank you. Doctor, can I be able to buy land by saving 10K per month? Yes, Cecilia, you can do that. I've given you my number. Kindly reach me on 20722630021. Mastercraft Interiors, thank you very much. Geduku Eunice, thank you very much. Advise me, please, got a C praying in KCSE in 20, thinking of going back to get above C+. You can do that, or you can start at diploma level. And I have requested you not to call me. All right. So we go on. Somebody is calling me when I'm live. Okay. So that one has affected the flow. And it's quite unfortunate. But all in all, let me go back to where we were. So we go back to where we were. Quite unfortunate. Sorry. Let me just read a few of them. Victoria, thank you very much. Dan Timo, thank you so much. Susan Banks, thank you so much. Jane Mothoni, thank you so much. Ezekiel Paul, thank you very much. Jane Mothoni again. Lesho Wanja, thank you. Hey, Dr. Kebisha, one thing that you don't know, you are my mentor, I mentioned you. Kaisa, thank you very much. Limo Gilbert, saving or investing. Sharif, ask me, I've given you my number. Anybody looking for an opportunity in Nairobi, I will not bother, because I was a housewife. Thank you very much. How can you save when you have little money? I think I've explained that. Thank you so much, Lisa. I'm in a salon business. How can I pay myself at the end of the month? I want to feel my money. You can talk to me after that. So how can I get to see you in person? I think I've given you my number. With those many remarks, thank you very much, honorable members. Till we meet again, do have a good, for those people within the region, who do have a good evening. For those people outside Kenya, do have a good morning. For those in other Greenwich Meridian time, we wish you the very best. Thank you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. And now this brings us to the end of this. Thank you so much. May God bless you all.